Sorry about that, YouTube and Facebook. I had a mild connection issue. Like, legitly, my fucking Facebook decides to disconnect in the middle of a live video. I fucking hate when it does that shit. Oh, you have no idea. When a Facebook decides to, I'm not going to connect to your live video. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is that shit? Like, I can't even believe or begin to tell you how frustrating that is. Anyways, how the fuck are you crazy cobras doing? Sorry about the connection issue. Like, I don't know why Facebook likes to disconnect from me. Upon doing some musical research, I found out that for a clock tower to have a minimum of 4 octaves of bells, there needs to be anywhere from 47 to 58. And it's also considered a grand carillon at that point. So I'm thinking I'd have like 48 bells in my clock tower. 47 of them would be on a carillon, and the 48th one would be rung with a hemp bell rope that would have black and green at the handle of it where you pull it. Oh yeah, it'd be sick as fuck. It'd be sick as fuck. What up, Alexander Campbell? How you doing? I just, well, I didn't let the disconnection from Facebook Live bother me because I'm like, well, fuck it. I checked my laundry and my camo jacket was dry, but everything else was still pretty wet. So I put it in for another cycle, and then I ran down to the Rockstar music store right quick, and I picked up the Spellcaster. So I'm about to smoke some pipe tobacco and play on the Spellcaster. That's what's good. Hell yeah. See, there you go. If you get called in on your day off or whatever, that's how you know you're doing a good job. Yes, sir. Now, originally he used a couple pieces of paper to jerry-rig the whammy bar to the hole, but he instead of using paper, he used soldering iron to jerry-rig it, so it would be a lot more effective than paper and it wouldn't fall out. You know what I'm saying, peoples? So using what is it? He used a soldering iron to jerry-rig the whammy bar to the guitar. What up, Drew? I got my Spellcaster out of the guitar shop. Literally, I literally got it to the guitar shop, got it fixed, and brought it back home before the video started processing on a trip to the Rockstar Music Store. You know what I'm saying? Like, now the video's processing at 0%. There we go. So the outside video is now processing, and in that video I use my wand to show off my magic. Play it. Well, hold on a second. No disrespect to my Beachy Rich Warlock now. That Revenge series electric guitar is pretty sexy. I might just play it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab my guitar pick out of my coat pocket because I thought, hey, maybe I'll play it when I'm at the store. And I'm like, nah, I was just eager to get it home. Get it home and get it safe. I can tell you this, it looks like these Fender Strats are a lot harder to restring for the most part. I mean, there's a lot more to it than just Oh yeah, all right. Pick here, all right. But yeah, that's a pretty sweet looking guitar. It's freshly strung with some very heavy strings that are more preferable for playing in things like drop C and what have you. So hopefully those will last a lot longer. And like I said, the whammy bar is now attached to that guitar. He had to replace the part where the hole sits, and then he used a little bit of soldering iron to jerry-rig it into place, which is a lot more sturdy than paper and should last a lot longer. Yeah, I already sold my soul, Mr. Campbell, so good luck trying to eat it. I mean, if it pleases the rock gods, here it is, Facebook. Take a look at the spellcaster, fresh strings and everything, with the whammy bar attached. See what I'm saying? Like, watch this. No, I imagine it wouldn't. And then, of course, it says spellcaster right there. The S is a scythe to go with the skulls on the whammy bar. So this is what the finished product looks like. Doesn't look half bad if I do say so myself. And right now it sounds like it's tuned to drop C. I had a vision, I made it happen. That's what life's all about, people. I didn't get all the silver covered on it, but that's all right. That has a little bit of, yeah, there's the front of it, and there's the back of it. Now my BC Rich Warlock has a companion. So if you're just joining me live on Facebook, I had a connection issue with my last live video. So I said, fuck it, went down to the store, picked up my guitar after I paid for it and everything, and brought it back. Shout out to the Rockstar Music Store for helping me fix my guitar. Look at that sexy new guitar, man. It wasn't working properly when I first got it, and it needed to be rewired. And I'm like, well, if we're gonna rewire it, might as well go all out and spend $33 freaking on a whammy bar, but totally worth it, because look how fucking sick that looks. I bet you this thing's gonna shred some mean string. I had them put heavier strings on it so they wouldn't snap as quickly. Play that here in a bit. Sitting back and relaxing with some delicious pipe tobacco. Oh, drop C is one of my favorite tunings. I love drop C. That shit's fucking lit. It's a fun little tuning to fuck around in, if you know how to fuck around in it. I have the vision of what my clock tower and everything's gonna look like. And oof, it's gonna be sick. Shit, if I won the fucking lottery, I'd pay my landlord to have better dryers installed. Not talking shit, I'm just saying, if I'm paying like $2-3 to do one load of laundry when it should only be $2. I mean, darker clothes do tend to take longer, so I guess maybe that's just why it takes longer. Maybe it's not the dryers. Maybe it's just the fact that my clothes are all dark and dark clothes take longer. Which would make sense because I gotta check the wash or the dryer or whatever, and lo and behold, my jacket's dry, but all my dark clothing's still wet. Well, you take into how thin this is and lighter colors, that sort of thing. So maybe it's not the dryers, maybe it's just my dark clothing. Wow. That turned out way cooler than I thought it would. That is beyond fucking sick. So hopefully and it should work because he said he tested it on his amp and everything, so. Like, where the hell did I set my tobacco pipe? There it is. After this, I'll give Michael Baldwin a call and go hang out with him for a bit and help him out with this situation. I just wanted to make sure I got my guitar and everything squared away first, but make sure my laundry's done before I do that, If you could do laundry as often as you can, like every other 2 weeks or so, within a minimum of 2 to 3 weeks, then yeah. That's some crazy shite, man. Because literally, wand sales went to that. Huh. Michael's Hamilton version of Hamilton is not going to be in theater, no. It's just me and him and a bunch of friends who all have YouTube channels getting together and rehearsing and then acting the play out for YouTube videos and shit. And you might see me in costume as George Washington. Because, like, my buddy was like, we need someone tall for the part of Washington. They're like, oh, I know somebody. And you know what happened on the way home from carrying my guitar? Some obnoxious shit-talking redneck was like, hey, boy. I ignored him. And the girl who gave me that blowjob stops to talk to me. She goes, you seen Alex? I'm like, oh, yeah, I seen him the other day. Oh, okay, cool. And then I told her I had to go help a friend. She's like, all right, see you later, and smiled, and I smiled back, And then when she left, I pulled out my pocket knife, my Smith & Wesson blade. And I'm like, hey, boy, that's what your mom said last night. Yeehaw! And then I put my knife away real quick because I didn't want to get in trouble for attempting a threat. But I'm like, do you really want to piss me off? Do you really want to see my Viking ancestors come out? I don't think so. Not only do I have Viking ancestors, but I'm also an Aries. That's a deadly combination. I'm just saying. Feeling froggy? Jump, motherfucker. These fucking cowboys who get drunk at the Beacon and fuck sheep, but they talk shit and talk is cheap. Oh. I was just saying, when your town is so small, when the town you live in is so small that people shout obnoxious shit out the window because they're that bored. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, I got a sick-ass guitar. Fuck these losers. Well, now I got 3 sick-ass guitars. My BC Rich Warlock, my Fender Acoustic, and then the Fender Starcaster. So, yeah. Let them talk shit. Let them talk shit. Probably to make sure the volume is on the amp, at least is turned down. So we might have to switch this out, plug it in right there. Let's see what we got here. What up?
Hey, bro, can I come in?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, sorry to interrupt.
That's all right. You know what's funny about this? The goddamn knobs right here and the goddamn switch for the goddamn pickups pretty much block me from going down on the whammy bar here. Unless I move it like all the way up there, they're like, wow. And it says they're going to plug it into the amp, which is, yeah. Like right there. So, I don't know. Oh, there we go. I found a solution to that right there. If I put it right there just like that, that sounded way cool. There we go. I'm thinking, okay, how am I going to make this shit work? Because there are all these fucking tone knobs in the way, the fucking chords in the way. I'm like, okay, wait a second. Let's try doing that. Okay, problem solved. Yeah, I think that'll do nicely. What do you think, Facebook? That's a nice sounding spellcaster. You get the built-in effects going, you get it tuned just right, and you find a spot where it won't. Well, if I do it right here, that allows me to, like, I can use the tone thing to lock it into place when I don't want to fuck with it. A little tone knob, so that works too. Right the fuck on, Facebook. That's a badass new guitar right there, if I do say so myself. Why not? Whammy Bar Well, I didn't mean to mess up on it, but that's what it would sound like with the whammy bar and shit. You know, that sounds fucking cool. Yeah. I think that'll please the rock gods very nicely. They'll be looking at that going, ain't that about a bitch right there? Let's see, I see that happening, and I'm like, no. Set that down for a second. Take a look at my other guitar that I have here. Why is this coming undone? I'm not having that shit. Where's my Phillips screwdriver? It's weird because I just fucking tightened up the amp jack thing. You know, the cover for the amp jack. I just tightened this up not too long ago. I literally took the same screwdriver that I hold in my hands and tightened those screws down. Get in there, you bastard. Okay, making sure that that's tied down because you don't want to lose that. Oh, shit. I didn't scratch anything? Nope. Okay, careful now. Okay. I see the problem. There's two top screws right here missing. Could be why it's coming loose. I'll have to go to like Ace Hardware and get that gift card and get some more screws for this. That's why this piece right here is coming loose. There's two bottom screws right here, but it needs 4 screws and there's only 2 on the bottom. How the fuck did that? I don't know. I do not know. Ooh, shit. There's the BC Rich Warlock, Cheap and Choose Edibles, dispensary sticker, Death Wish Coffee, and the Spitfire sticker on the back. You've seen this one many a times. And then I'll try to scooch that back on the stand a bit so I can make room for the other one. And now we got this one for the collection. This is what the spellcaster looks like all finished. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. So go ahead and set that down right there, just like that. And like drape my guitar strap over the both of them. Just like that. Yeah, that's definitely a full guitar stand. They're looking nice. And you walk in, the first thing you see is two gnarly ass guitars. It's like, yo. And because these are seen on camera, and this shit's gonna go on YouTube, people are gonna see this and go, they're like, since when can Saunders play guitar? I don't know, since junior fucking high. Like most kids at that age, you're like, oh yeah, let's get into two guitars to impress the ladies, you know. And then you get older and you're single most of your life, so you start taking guitar more seriously as a way to kill the boredom and depression. And lo and behold, you get really good at it. Irony is a bitch, isn't it? Because when you get good enough at guitar and chicks start noticing. So that's what the guitar looks like. I'll catch you all cool cobras on the flip side.